Okay, so first of all, everyone, I wanna ask you here that what about 3.0 ebook? What was your experience when you study 3.0? I'm little bit like I'm not very well about English. I can't speak English very well. So you can see some grammatical errors in an ebook also. But I try to explain in easy to understand way in an ebook. Yes, definitely. In this ebook, I explain all these things, which is actually you need to learn before you place trade, before marking a POI, before marking structure, everything. I explain everything in a details, and video course will be launched as soon as possible. And after New Year, I will try to create as soon as possible for you. And I think it's take a little bit time, maybe around 10 January, at least around 1 week. And a lot of questions and new things will be clear more better in a video course, but majority of the part explained in a ebook. Okay. Okay. In this time, we cover only 36 pages and cover all things in a 36 pages. Last time in a 2.0, 48 pages. In a 3.0, you will see very like very small drawing, mostly candlestick explanation and chart explanation. That's why we cover all things in a small pages. Majority focus on the state on the point. Okay, so now I'm going to discuss about 3.0, some little bit quick question answer. After that, I will finish then. So this is importantly mainly for the 3.0 discussion. So I will start from page one by one question answer. Then I will give you overall review. Okay, so you can understand more better. Then you don't need video course. Like if I little bit delay, then you don't need to worry them, because you will explain all about strategy explanation on ebook. Okay, so first of all, starting from the first chapter. So in this chapter, you will see about impulse and correction and explanation about pullback. So if you have any question regarding this one, you can ask me in the chat section. Okay. Okay. It is a corrective move and pullback are same. Exactly. Corrective move and pullback are similar. Impulse and correction. Yes, impulse and correction like single state move into downside and upside, that's called impulsive move. And a corrective move, or you can say pullback move, is here, which is called correction. Let me show you. For example, here, this one is your impulsive move, and this is a correction, again impulse, and this is a not correction because this candle low is not broken here, correct? So this is a not corrective move. If market break this low, so this become also correction move. Okay. Okay. So anybody need if anybody problem to understand impulse and correction and understand structure, so you can ask me here. Okay. Yes, you can ask me. You can annotate here. Let me enable this one. Okay. So now you can annotate here. Yes, this is a valid pullback is here because, okay. Let me explain here. Yes, I will explain here. First of all, this one, correct, and this high taken out, so this become a valid pullback. Again, market break this low. No, okay, right. And these low are similar, I think. Again, market push downside and finally break this low. This low is a broken by this candle. So this candle high taken out by this one. And why I choose this candle and not this one? Because this bullet black candles high and black candle low is here. But the next candle open, these low are equal. Okay. It means these are candles low here. Correct. So we can take this high as a pullback. We don't need to use this one because both candles low are same, right? If this candle this something like this one, right? So this is a not valid pullback. Even both candles low are similar, so we can use just recent candle. No, this is a not inside bar. If this candle low is here like this, okay, so this become an inside bar and this is a invalid, correct? And same story is here. Pull back, break this low, go higher. looks equal. Okay. So recent candles low is here, pull back and go high. Okay. Both candle are similar. So the last candle high is taken out by the next candle. We need the last candle for the pullback marking. We need recent candle, high or low. Okay, thank you everyone. Okay, so this one is a structure mapping, and a lot of members ask me about this structure, this one, and everyone is stuck here. Actually, this is a technically error is here, like here at this point, and people are confused that this is a valid break of structure or not. Actually, this is a invalid, and this is a yes. I'm going to show you exactly. This one is a invalid. Yeah, exactly. Because price not close below this candle low. Correct. So this is a not a valid. And you will see a valid is here, but I replace this one. Okay. But this is a not a valid break of structure because previous low broken is here. This candle is not close here. And the next candle is not close below the end candle low. Correct. If this candle close below it, right, so this become a valid candle, I mean valid break of structure. So this is a invalid break of structure. Okay, but you will see text here a valid. Okay, but I replace this error so you can understand here. Okay, so anyone have any question regarding this mapping structure, you can annotate here, because I think everything is clear here, very clear and sharper example given here. Okay. Okay, now structure. Now the next part is imbalance and fair value gap. So right now, this is a explanation about imbalance and fair value gap. So you can ask me here if you have any question regarding this one. And this part is structure mapping, and this one is a imbalance part. So if you have anyone, you can ask me here. The first imbalance. Which one? This is a structure mapping, and this one is a imbalance. Correct. The first one is a proper imbalance. If we have an order block with no FVC, no valid. Yes, without imbalance, there is no use. But you can use a shadow as a demand supply for the buy or sell. Okay, which I already explained it. But without imbalance, we can't use order block. Even if order block taken out the liquidity, which is a very highly chances that those order block will be work. Okay. And this is about order flow. Okay. And it's all about order flow. Okay. Yes, this one is a unmitigated order flow, which you mark here. Correct. Let me mark this one. This order flow. Correct. And this order flow is unmitigated because price not mitigate this one. And mitigation means when price take a pullback and mitigate those zone, those are like mitigated. Let me show you. For example, price again go higher and mitigate this one. So this become mitigated. Correct. And this one is also unmitigated. Right. Because price not tested this pullback. Okay. Yes, this is a imbalance, minor imbalance between this candle low and this candle high. Same thing is here. Look at this one. Okay. Yes, when we use this imbalance right here, but price not mitigate this candlestick, right? So we can use these type of things in a future. If price came here, then we can take entry for the buy or sell, right? But if same thing happen here, for example here, like there is any inducement or anything and price tap on this order block, right? So we can use here, but this candle is not mitigated is here still. So we can use this low and this candle high as a imbalance. Yes, okay. This candle is already mitigated here. If you're marking by this candle, so this is a mitigated. Okay, but look at this one. Below it, there is no unmitigated order block, right? And this candle shape are very larger. So we are using like refinement. Okay, we can mark this one, and we can also use this shadow as a demand. Correct. So we have only two option here for the buy. First one is here and second one is here. If price tap here and give any reaction is here, like previous candle sweep here, and you can buy here on the next candle open. Correct. At this point, you can buy here also. If I consider this one, so this one is a filled by this move, right? So we use this candle high and this candle low because this is a unmitigated. That's why I use this one. Okay. Does order flow mitigated by pullback? Yes. And now this is an order block explanation. So anyone have any question regarding this order block? You can annotate here. सर अगर ऑर्डर फ्लो मिटिगेट हो जाए तो हम उसके अंदर ऑर्डर फ्लो फाइंड करना चाहिए, हाँ कर सकते हैं, बट अगर ऑर्डर फ्लो अनमिटिगेटेड नहीं है तब, because order block is a refined version of the order flow. Main thing is the order flow. Sometime you will see that order block not tap, but market tap on the order flow and market push upside or downside as per your plan, right? So order block we are using just for refinement. Okay. At this time, you can see here, look at this one. This is a minor inducement, right? And I explain most of the time that minor inducement means recent minor structure, or you can say the strength of the move. You can say a small pullback we use to consider structure, and major pullback we use for the entry. Correct? Why chalk? Because the previous inducement taken out. Correct. Means this is a higher time frame inducement is here. When market taken out the inducement, we usually wait for the lower time frame chalk boss for the sell. And why this one chalk? Because this candle taken out the previous candle low, and this become violet pullback is here like this. Market break this one chalk, and we are waiting here for the sell. So when we can sell after taking out the lower time frame inducement, okay, like this. So first entry is here after taking out the inducement, and second on the extreme. And extreme always high probability, and after taking out the inducement is also possible entry, but we need additional confirmation, and we can also sell here. Let me clean this one first. We can also sell here, right? Okay, but we need one more entry is here. Okay. So this is a lower time frame chop. Yes, this is a lower time frame chop. Boss, this is an internal structure, like lower time frame structure. First, I focus on the higher time frame. This is a not all about entry explanation. This is a just a structure to show you exactly that how you can trade this time. Focus here, not here, because this is a lower time frame. You have to understand first higher time frame story. Okay. All right. If the all order flow is mitigated, then what to do? You have to focus on the order block. If all order flow is mitigated, then switch, then find the unmitigated order block. No, see, exactly. Yes, I'm going to explain here. So why use this one? Right. Let me show you exactly. Look, this candle, I'm sorry, previous candle taken out by this move, right? And the actual order block is here, right? But technically, what happened? This candle mitigate this one, correct? So we need imbalance before the buy or sell. So we can switch on the next candle as an order block. We can mark it. So where is the next candle? This one. Okay. So we can mark this as an order block and we can take entry here for buy, but you have to put your stop loss just below it for the safer side. But you can take like set here, but main stop loss will be here as per the law. I mean, sorry, as per the rule. Okay. Mr. Khan, do you think risk the same amount of IDM as the IDM you can take half risk and the extreme you can take normal risk. Okay. For example, if you are taking 1% risk each trade, then you can take 0.5% risk on the IDM entry and the 1% on the initial liquidity, or you can say extreme entry, right? But it's not applicable 1% risk on your funded account. You can take 0.25% uh, each trade risk. Okay. Okay, guys. IFC candle and retails liquidity explanation. So here, if you have any question, you can ask me here. Okay, let me. Okay. Okay, you are saying why this happened here. Okay, perfect. Mainly, we focus on the identifying the liquidity. First, identify the liquidity. And before to become a smart money traders, you have to become a better retail traders, because majority of the peoples are trading based on the support resistance trend line. Okay, so you have to like you need you can say you have to understand about what retail traders thinking most of the time. Okay, how retail traders thinking about support resistance and trend line, right? So everything is a liquidity. Okay, even order block is also liquidity, correct? But you have to think in a different way, right? First, identify zone, that where most of the peoples are introducing for the buy or sell, right? For example, here, this is our resistance zone, or you can say supply zone. People are buying here, correct? And people are continue buying, selling here. Okay, some people selling because this is a resistance, and when you can see break this, lot of people introduce here for buy. So this is a technically is a trap, right? Then what happen here? You have to uh, wait for taken out the liquidity, wait for chop, taken out inducement and entry. Simple. Okay. Same thing happen here. Taken out the liquidity, chalk, inducement and entry. Right. And the next candle entry actual happen here, this candle, because this candle is a last buying candle before the sell. When this black candle close below it, so this become our new entry is here, and put this stop loss just forward it. What is this? And this is a single candle order block, you can say. And at this time, you can sell here on the pullback. Okay, so this is a smart money trap, correct? And trendline, this is a trendline liquidity, right? And smart money trap. So anyone have any question regarding this page, you can annotate here. I will explain you. If we find a liquidity, then the first pullback we can consider as a job. Exactly. When you find the liquidity in a higher time frame, then you have to switch into lower time frame, and first pullback is a call change of vector. Okay, you can take trade. Simple. Yes, this one is valid, which you mark here, the chalk. We can also mark here. Yes, correct. Chalk, push downside, taken out this inducement, sweep this inducement, and you can take entry his here. Correct. So this is also a possible. But I mark a major structure as a chalk to explain you this trend line liquidity. But this entry is also possible here for this sell because chalk and taken out this inducement, right, and sell. No, this order block is already mitigated by this move. So we can't use this one, right? So we are taking entries here based on the taken out the inducement and close below it, and you can sell here, put the stop loss just above it, right? Like this. Simple. Sweep, close below it, sell, put the stop loss just above it, break even, measure target. Simple. Why you risk 0.25% of funded account? Because you have a multiple chances. If you are using 1% risk on a funded account, then you have only most of the funded company gives you like 10 to 12% risk on each account. So you have 10 chances. But when you are taking 0.25% risk, then you have a 40 chances, right? Why I mark this one? Because this inducement taken out by this move, right? So that's why I mark this one. This is an unmitigated weak, right? And above it, there is nothing. Trendline break, breakout, tap here, and you can sell here. Simple. These are session liquidity. Explain in a SMT. I already explained about SMT. SMT means without inducement, without liquidity. If you are buying or selling, that's called SMT. Simple. Here you can see without inducement, you are buying selling on any order block. That's called SMT, which is already explanation here. How to trade session? To trade any session, you have to first mark the previous session high or low. Okay, And every day, one session will be manipulated. If market is a bullish or bearish, doesn't matter, but one session will be manipulated at least in a day, right? If Asian is a bearish, right? If Asian is a bearish and London is a bearish, then New York will be bullish most of the time. Which indicator do you use to identify assassin? There are different like indicator, but I'm going to show you that which one you can use exactly. Okay, first one. Look at this one, right? You can see every session looking very clearly. You can use this indicator, FX market session, right? So this is a free indicator. You can search on TradingView, then you can apply on your chart. So this is a very clear, right? Every session looks very clear and sharp. Okay, FX market session, and there are a lot of session indicator. So you can use any other. It's up to you which session is which indicator is suitable for you. Okay. So daily candle, liquidity see PY identification, and this is an interesting thing actually. So anyone have any question related this one? You can ask me here. These are all liquidity stuff. Main thing is liquidity identification. How to determine the daily chart when you're using daily candle previous? Actually, first of all, you have to see daily time frame structure. Okay, then you will see the structure is a bullish or bearish. I'm not talking about the major structure. Like I'm just uh, saying that marking the previous 5 to 6 days candle behavior, right? If bullish or bearish, right? If bullish, okay, then why always taking out the previous candle low? Okay, if bearish, then always sell after taking out the previous day candle high. What is difference in a PY OB? Both are similar, but main thing is a PY. PY means order block, PY means imbalance, and liquidity sweep. The all things is a called PY. Order block is just order block, which which is the last buying candle before the sell, which is the last selling candle before the buy. That's called order block, which has a proper imbalance taken out the liquidity. How we wait for the daily candle closer for the next day trade or be enterprise taken out the high or low. First, identify the structure. I mean, identify the trend. If bullish, for example, if bullish, the last 5 6 candle is a bullish in a daily candle, right? So when market taken out the previous day low, right, hit the previous day low, then you have to switch into 15-minute structure, right? First high or break, that's called change of character. Simple. Then you have an indication that market is a bullish. Then you can trade based on the like session, okay, structure wise. Main thing to identifying the liquidity. Find the identify liquidity and wait for lower time frame chalk box and buy sell. Simple. Don't make it complicated. For example, 15 minutes. Yes, 15 minutes is higher time frame we can use. 1 minute for entry. Simple. Multiple time frame analysis. Okay, so this is a in front of you multiple time frame analysis. Look at this how it's work actually. First, identify the higher time frame, POI, inducement, right? And then switch into lower time frame and then sell. Simple. Explain. You in 3 pointer, you don't use 5-minute chart for a mid time frame. Yes, sir, you can use 5-minute to scaling the entry, right? So you said that after taking internal liquidity, first chalk is a fake. What do you mean? I not understand. First chalk like a structure, like in a general structure, first chalk is always fake. Okay, but when price taken out the liquidity point or tap on the POI point, but and then market give you first chalk, that's actual chalk. Okay, without liquidity, without taking out the liquidity, without taking out the inducement, or without tap on a POI. Okay, first chalk is always fake. Okay, this one. Okay, right. So what happened here? Actually, market momentum is a bearish here. Okay, like this. So generally, you can see this is a SMT, right? So we can always sell after taking out the inducement or tap on the extreme POI, right? So what happened here? Sweep this one, okay? And then what happened here? After taking out this high, we can switch into lower time frame and then we can sell. So this is a overall view that market actually looking for the sell, right? So what happened here at this time? Market push downside, right? Tap here, okay? And a lot of people are saying that this is a inducement, okay? Maybe this one, and tap on this order block, and this is a proper order block, even taken out the liquidity. And why we are not buying here? Why? Because overall momentum is a bearish. Market already taken out this liquidity and this is just trap, right? So you have to wait for confirmation for the sell, right? So what happened here? Price gave a small reaction and then finally failed, which is an indication that market have no ability to go higher, right? There is no strength for the higher. So what happened? The first pullback is a broken. It means this demand, this PY is a not valid here for the buy. Momentum is a bearish, right? So how we can sell here? First entry, taken out this inducement, and next, if market tap on this order block, right? If market tap on this PY, first one and second one, you can switch into lower time frame, right? And then sell. So same thing happen here, taken out this inducement and you can switch into sell in a 1 minute, which is here, right? Okay, interesting. Entry types explanation. Okay, interesting part is here. Okay, so this one. Okay, so this is an entry based on the previous day high low sweep. As I mentioned, when market taken out the previous day candle low, then how you can trade his here, chop and buy or sell, right? Same thing is here. This is a entry type explanation, chalk entry with IDM, and you can sell or like this. Are we no longer use one type, two, three? Yes, we can use one, two, three types of entry. Okay. Same thing is here. Chalk without inducement, that how you can trade. If market sweep the structure, then we don't need to wait for taking out the inducement, right? Like this one, which I explained here. Okay. So what happened? Previous low sweep. Okay. So we can directly buy here. There is no need wait for create inducement. We can suddenly buy here because market already taken out the liquidity. Main thing is taken out the liquidity, right? Okay. So this one, sorry, flip without inducement, single candle mitigation entry. So same thing is here. Without inducement entry, market need liquidity sweep, previous structure sweep. That's called without inducement entry. What time frame you use in a crypto market? Crypto market, you can trade as per your like availability. Like you can trade based on the H1 as a higher time frame and 5 minute for the entry, and you can use H4 as a higher time frame and 15 minute for the entry time frame. Right. So it's up to you that which time you are suitable for you. All order block not mitigated. Okay. At this point, what happened here? Look at this one. Higher time frame PY tap supply. This is a flip entry module. This supply tap here and go higher and we can buy. Right. Because market give a reaction is here and simply you can buy here. Tap on this unmitigated order block. Right. We can buy here. First entry because we need inducement in a flip entry module. Right. Same thing happen here. Tap on this order block and we can buy. Break the structure. Taken out the inducement. On this order block, we can buy. Okay. Break the structure. Taken out the inducement. And I think this candle. No, this candle. Like this. Okay. Should we use order block with imbalance? Yes. What was the reason? Third entry. Third entry is here. Break the structure, inducement, and tap on this order block is here, which is on extreme and buy. Same in a single candle mitigation entry. Which one is here? Right. Mr. Khan, in your Discord, could you upload more in a case study channel? Yes, I will start uploading more case study after New Year. Once I finish the complete video course for you, then I will start uh, dropping case study, trade recap, everything, and markup. Everything will be continue. Don't worry, everyone. After finish this complete video course, I will start everything. Okay. Same thing happen here in a police side, right? Single candle mitigation, right? These are ping pong, taking out the inducement, session high low sweep, and everything, right? Main thing identifying the liquidity, find the inducement, and buy sell in a lower time frame. Simple, right? But don't make it complicated and don't trade first day start from ping pong and the stuff entry. First thing, yes, this is the inducement. First thing, to marking the structure. Okay, once you start mapping the structure correct, and then starting the identifying the inducement. Okay, focus on one by one point. Focus 3 की हिंदी में भी लिखूंगी, हिंदी में ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर कंटेंट ऑलरेडी बना दिया, तो आई डोंट थिंक उसकी नीड है, और ऐसा कोई प्लान भी नहीं है अभी। इन फ्यूचर कभी रहेगा तो देखेंगे, बट अभी कोई प्लान नहीं। ओके, ऑलमोस्ट फिनिश। ओके, थैंक यू। When we getting the video course will be released uh, after New Year, almost take a 1 week, because it's take a lot of time actually to find the example, to find the everything. Okay, and to record the video and edit them and fit as per your need, right? So it's take a little bit time, but soon I will try to that publish for you after New Year. It's take almost 1 week. Can we get before 10 January? Yes, possible. How many pair do you monitor maximum? Actually, I trade only 2 pair, like GBP USD and Euro USD, because I believe that less is more. Actually, because when you focus on 1 or 2 pair, then you can focus more better and more clearly. When you focus on multiple pair, then you can't able to focus on any single pair, and then you lose too many good trades. How many videos? Not decided yet, but I can't say. Maybe 8, 10, and maybe some plus minus videos. So I don't know exactly number. हिंदी ऑलरेडी बना दिया, तो उसकी जरूरत नहीं रहेगी। But valid order block equal to sweep liquidity plus imbalance. Exactly. Valid single order block equal to sweep previous candle liquidity only. Yes, perfect. How to avoid multiple losses if you have the wrong direction? Then start think first, analyze your trade, that what are you doing wrong, and what are you doing wrong, and how you can avoid the next time. When you start studying that what are you doing wrong, and how you can improve, right? So it's take a little bit time, but you can. And trade less in a week. Okay, only focus on high quality trade, and don't try to trade 4 5 trades. When you focus on uh, less trade but quality trade, then you will find high probability most of the time. With 3.0, do I still need to watch 2.0? Exactly. First study 2.0, then you will understand more better 3.0, because these are combination of the all version. Because we are not if you are not able to understand 2.0, then 3.0 will be not understand, because these are more little bit deeper. Live trade, yes sir, I will do a live trade sometime, but not regularly, but I will try to do live trade session also. I would love to better video miner and measure. Yes sir, I remember, and I will make more better in a video course. Thank you. What types of entries high probability? Which entries you recommended for prof firms? Entry basically, mainly I use sweep based entry. Session high low sweep, previous structure high low sweep, inducement sweep, and switch into lower time frame, chop and inducement and buy sell. Simple. And then start buying, selling, single candle mitigation, right, in a lower time frame. 3.0 will be complete package for traders. Yes. Can you create a beginner trading plan for us? Yes, absolutely. I will do. Sometime 1 minute structure entry fail because you are not finding the higher time frame POI. You are not finding the correct order block. You are not finding the like a correct inducement. That's the main reason to fail 1 minute entry. First, focus on to find the high probability POI, because you don't know exactly that which POI is a high probability, then how you can play in a lower time frame. Then most of the chances your entry will be fail. First, focus on find the high probability POI and then play in a lower time frame. When market get volume is after 1 or 2 January, at least it's take 1 or 2 week, because Christmas and New Year is a big festival. So holidays. Can we work on session to get success? Exactly. You can simply focus on the session and trade, and enough for a day. Like one session or one trade or two trade in a day is enough. You can simply focus on anyone, like session trading, previous day, high low session, structure based session trading, and inducement based. And it's up to you. There are different things to identifying the POI. So simply you have to play in a lower time frame, so you can catch like anyone, right? And then you can play. There is no need there is no need to understand everything, like structure mapping, liquidity sweep, and inducement and everything. There are lot of topic actually, so people get confused that where they should start. I will recommended you first one, that start from any topic. Okay, first you can identifying the structure mapping, then you can start with structure mapping. If you are able to identifying the better inducement, then you can start from the inducement identifying, then entry in a lower time frame. Simple. If you are wanna trade based on the session, then you can trade based on the session. Sure, inshallah we will make you proud. Inshallah, I mean. How to make it? Yes, sir. I will make a video, all videos on the every topic. Don't worry. Session trading, structure, liquidity, inducement, everything. Okay. सर प्लीज रिप्लाई 3 पॉइंट हिंदी वीडियो कहाँ मिलेंगी? 3 पॉइंट हिंदी या इंग्लिश अभी कुछ भी नहीं आया, सिर्फ ई बुक आई है जो सबको मिल गई है ऑलमोस्ट, और हिंदी की वीडियोस जो हैं वो ऑलमोस्ट सिमिलर ही हैं, कोई दिक्कत नहीं। बाकी उसमें एक या दो वीडियो और आएंगी ये भी, तो उनको भी ऐड ऑन करेंगे, कोई दिक्कत वाली बात नहीं है, आराम से आप स्टडी करिएगा। What indicator for identifying the session ranges? I already mentioned. You can watch video again. FX session indicators. I think it's the name of the indicator to identifying the session. You can use anyone. It's up to you that which indicator is suitable for you. Yes, if forex market session, correct. FX market sessions name is an indicator. You can apply in your trading. Okay, thank you everyone, and I hope you are gonna win in a 2023, and definitely you will smash in a trading, and 2023 will be very powerful and game changer community. And I'm working for you, and I'm working hard work for you, and I'm hoping a lot from you actually, because I'm giving you a very hard work and effort for you especially, right? In exchange I need uh, good results from you. I want to see lot of funded trader in our community. Okay, thank you everyone. And now I'm going to finish this session, and I hope you enjoy this session, and you will get a lot of answer from ebook, which is which is important. And definitely I will make a video course for you, and which will be released till almost 10th January. Before 10th January I will try to possible before the 10th January. Some 10 session trading method, which is video. Abhi session, okay, session videos not complete yet. So I'm making videos. So you will get when I launch videos. So don't worry, Pramod Patil. Session trading only mentioned in a ebook 3.0. Okay. So you can study, and you can apply on your chart. In the past, you saw understand higher time frame. Yes, you can use higher time frame as a 4 hour. Then you have to switch into 15 minute as a lower time frame. You can use any time frame. Correct. Okay, everyone. Thank you so much, everyone, and have a nice day, and have a okay. And I have seen, I have received a lot of messages on a Telegram that people are steal our content, and trying to spread in a community and another free Telegram channel and everywhere I have seen. Okay, which is actually not good, and that's why I submit NDA. And some people are saying that ID submit is not. They are saying this is a like Hindi book. No. And some people are not accepting to share as ID proof because they wanna spread our content in a free actually, but those are not good. But as I announced in a previous quick update, that I don't wanna store any ID proof or anything because I'm not interested to store any privacy. I respect for everyone, but a lot of people are doing very wrong thing. They're spreading our content in a community, in other community, on Telegram channel, which is not good actually. Even I'm giving you very high quality content in a free on YouTube, right? And I can also keep the same content in a free, but nobody care a free thing actually, right? When they spread freely on a Telegram, then nobody care about the high quality content. And these things are not fair because almost thousand of members already paid for them, right? But remember always one thing: when you get free anything, right, like a ebook videos, and when you watch my videos or other traders, then you are not able to understand everything. Why? Because we need a conversation with mentor, like right now you are doing. Okay, right now you are asking me that, Khan, how this is a correct and how this is not correct, and why this is a valid and why this is not valid. This is a main difference, right? And main thing is uh, to ask your mentor and ask your uh, community, right? That's important thing. Videos and ebook are not enough. These are tool actually. Okay, thank you everyone, and I'm wishing you very happy new year for everyone, and thank you so much everyone, and take some rest for few days and enjoy your holiday, and after that start trading in a 2023, and this year gonna be a game changer for you. Happy new year everyone. Okay, happy new year in advance everyone. Where is the 3.0 videos? 10th of January, almost, maybe few days plus minus. I'm having a doubt, sir. Yes, you can ask me on a Telegram if you have any other question or doubts, anything. Thank you, everyone. Yes, I will upload as soon as possible. Thank you.